We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Garrett Richards will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. And the pitch.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Once again, a 3-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
3-0 now. His prior history versus this arm. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Here it comes, the 3-0. Fouled off. Popped up. Anderson waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Digging in now for San Diego, Greg Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Lined hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Three and 0 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That is the second baseman.
Up next from Miami, Isan Diaz, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set, and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
That's the ball.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Caleb Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anderson is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here comes the first pitch. Smith has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Hit out towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Digging in, Manny Machado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here's the 0-2 on the ground to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping in, Will Myers, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 three singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with one out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. One out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Lagares, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's going.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Garrett Richards.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson.
Leading off
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
now batting.
Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The batter number 1, second base.
In now, Isan Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Now here it comes.
That's the ball. Outside.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground to the left side. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Cooper has a play. And that's the third out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres lead it 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 home. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Fouled away. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate, Caleb Smith. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Cal Quantrill will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Tim Anderson will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready for another shot now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Right side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Will Myers, a base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
Pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Myers is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in now, Francisco Mejia. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Mejia Just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Jurickson Profar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Anderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Craig Stammen will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Standing in, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig.
The center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. One.
2 out, nobody on.
I'm feeling good about this one.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Juan Lagares. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Here's the first pitch to him. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Cooper is there, and he has it for the out. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 pitch.
Count is full.
Manny Machado would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. The 3-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. He's set. The payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Jorge Alfaro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Looking at his career totals, Alfaro carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The third baseman, number 2.
Drew Pomeranz takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Jonathan Villar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. set. Here it comes. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
A ball and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Mejia corrals it, throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Arena.
And in steps Manny Machado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Urena, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Will Myers, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Josh Naylor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2
That
strikes.
misses. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Jose Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Garcia calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball outside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Lagares. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Full count.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And oh, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
2-1.
To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Kirby.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here it comes, 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Yates, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Miguel Rojas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Let's go, guys.
Ready with the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
At the plate, Tim Anderson has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Miami down to their last strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they take the lead 4-1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Luis Perdomo takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air to shallow center. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning for the Marlins as they get 4 courtesy of the grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 4-1 Miami. John Birdie stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field.
Jose Alvarado enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching for Miami, number 46. Jose.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here it comes. 0-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 0-1 on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
San Diego down to their final strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Miami put up 4 runs in the ninth inning to carry them to the victory. Brad Boxberger earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jose Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.